Could you share a little bit about how NLP could play a role in reshaping our thought patterns and the way that we think?
NLP is really important when it comes to beliefs. And I use NLP with EFT. If NLP, it's really hard not to use it
What does
anywhere.
NLP stand for? Tell us.
Neurolinguistic programming. So when it comes to addictions, it's very much about beliefs. So
Hmm.
the one belief that a lot of people with addictions have that drives them to addiction is I must always be perfect.
Yeah.
And is turning that belief around is very useful. Because it is so much pressure to be perfect that we turn to substances to help ourselves or behaviors to help ourselves with the sheer stress of having to be perfect all the time.
Hmm.
And then there are other things like, I'm not good enough. That's a lot of addictions have, I'm not good enough.
Hmm.
And it's using that to turn things around. As well as there's an interesting thing called the DILT logical levels. And they're levels of the way that we think. And if you get every level in your addictions program, then that covers a lot. So, for example, at one level, it's our belief of ourselves, or I can do this, or I can't do this, our capabilities. Another one is my identity. I'm a smoker.
Mm.
What does a smoker do? Smoker smokes, right?
Yeah.
I'm a heroin addict. That's what I do. I'm hopeless in love, codependency. Then I'll always be hopeless in love. As long as I believe that this is my identity, I'm that hopeless person in love, then I'm going to keep doing it. So it's rethinking, rewriting our identity, for example.
Hmm.
And beliefs like all men are evil.
Hmm.
So so women can have one broken relationship after another because they keep going for evil men, or they keep escaping from all men, which are all perceived to be evil.
My
So,
my belief was that men were not trustworthy,
yeah,
that men cheat
that'll
because
do it. Yeah.
that was I had a stepfather who cheated on my mom several times.
Hmm.
And so that was my belief was men cheat. And
Yeah.
it was also from a boyfriend that cheated on me too. And now I'm married. And before we got married and when we were dating, that was a very difficult because it's subconscious, right? And
Yeah.
things come up. And because of that belief, if something happens where he doesn't answer the phone and then I get
Hmm.
easily triggered. So those
Yeah.
beliefs are so powerful. And a lot of times we don't even recognize that's what
Yeah.
we are holding on to, or that's what's forming our thoughts. Do you have any recommendations for that? Like how to really, I don't know, just gain more awareness of and recognition of these beliefs that we hold on to?
To be perfectly honest, just invest in one session with an NLP practitioner or somebody that does NLP, that then they can figure out those beliefs for you and give you a list. A lot of people do a free discovery session, for example, and I give people three things that they need to work on. And
Lovely.
lots of other people work that way as well.